Welcome to the Programming Tuts YouTube channel. This is my first video. Please support my channel and will upload different videos related to game programming in Unity and Python. In this video we are going to see about shader for games. Why shader are used? Shaders are used to create different effects like fire, water, and do more effects. Also we can modify the shader according to the platform we use. These are the types of shader program which we use to code in Unity. First, surface shader. Surface shader handles most of the things internally like lighting, shadows. Also we can write custom lighting code in shader, but it is not best to use in platform like mobiles. Second is vertex shader. Vertex shader, each and everything we have to write code for lighting, shadows. Here also we can write custom lighting code in shader. But it can be used in mobile platform also. Third one, geometry shader. Geometry shader is also vertex and fragment shader, but it will affect performance because we are modifying the vertices. Last one is the universal render pipeline shader. This is the best one to use both in mobile and PC platform. Why? Because it optimizes the graphic according to the platform in which game is running. In this video we are going to write program for basic vertex and fragment shader from scratch. This is the syntax for vertex and fragment shader. We will assign the texture to the game object using vertex and fragment shader. Create an empty game object. Create one empty material. Create an unlit shader script and open the script in Visual Studio. We are going to write the basic shader from scratch, so clear all pre-written code. Give the path of the script so that we can assign the script from that path to the material. We will create property section and subs header section. Property section will have all the variables which can be accessed in inspector and in our program. Subs header section will have all the function, calculation, etc. In subs header function we will have to create a pass. We can create multiple passes for multiple effects, but now we are coding for basic shader, so we will create one pass. Create two pragma for creating two function which is used in vertex and fragment shader. Pragma is used for defining the keywords in shader so that we can use that. We have to create two structure, appdata and v2f. Appdata will have vertex position, UV values so that we can use when we are calculating. V2f can be used to store the calculated values when performing calculation. Use it as output. Whatever we declare in inspector we have to define in our pass, then only we can access that values. For each data type we will use different values. Here we declared texture, so we should define as sampler 2D. Another one also you can see float 4_maintex_st. That value we will not even use. But shader internally use that _maintex_st in the v2f vert function, which we will be define next. If you don't put that _maintex_st, then it will give compile error. Next we have to declare the vertex function vert. In that vert function we will give appdata as parameter so that we can access the input values. In that vert function we have to return the v2f structure as output, so first we are declaring the local variable v2fo. Next we are converting vertex object position to camera clip position. Unity object to clip pos is internally defined in shader for converting object position to clip position. Next we are assigning appdata UV value to the output v2f value. And return the structure O. Next is fragment function. In fragment function we will give v2f as parameter because we calculated the value in vertex v2f function. We have to use them now. Fragment frag function return float4 as return value or a color. So we have to declare float4 or fixed4 data type variable, name it as whatever you want. For getting output as red color, now I'll give col as 1,0,0,1 and return the col variable. That's it. We have to come back to Unity and check any compilation error is there or not. If there, compare with the code in video and you can ask in comment section. Then we have to assign the shader to the material. In material there will be shader option. We have to change the shader. By default it will be standard. We have to change to the name given in script. You will see red color. Assign the material to the cube and you will see the color change. Next, what we can do is that we can assign the texture to the material. So come back to the code. In fragment function, call a function called text2d. This text2d return a float for value or color. Text2d function is shader function to assign the texture to the material. te2d function will have two parameters. One is the texture which we declared at the start. Another one is the UV value which we had get from the v2f function. Pass those variables and come back to Unity. Check any compilation error is there or not. Then assign the texture to the material. You can see the effect that the game object color is changed to the texture we assigned. What happens is the texture just wrapped to game object according to the UV values. This is the basic shader. In upcoming videos we can see some cool effects.